Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
How are we going to reach the back line? You know, Yumi being like, oh my God, yes! Yes, my friend! Please!
All right, well.
Strengths.
Yeah. And we came back. I'm not sure whether we dropped
trying
out
to shut
there,
me
but
up.
Yeah, my ears.
They don't want me
my
to
ears
tell
died. They
JDG
didn't want to
what to
see
do.
this. As Zoom is going to get dived on. Sword is going to be here, and they are going to grab it. That's Tarzan grabbing a killer instinct and using it for what he's going to be doing. In and out, in and out. Just making sure that your gal's not going to have time with his Sand Soldiers to get those autos in, and Flawless isn't going to be able to enact ganks like this as effectively. Tarzan not in vision at the moment. As there's the Emperor's Divide. Chovy delivered for free over to JDG, evening out that kill score very nicely. Tarzan not going to have the opportunity to go towards this Mountain Drake. The pesky guy is
going to be able to look for that play. If they had waited any longer, you can already see the dragon being started,
Teleport.
but this is what you're worried about.
Imp is actually deciding he wants to just straight up take this one. He knew that there were going to be 3 people.
There's never an excuse for that. Even if it wasn't the lane go longer, a Kali can be freed at the top side of the map, then that's the real worry here. Imp wants to be able to get to his core items. If he gets to his Rage Blade, perfect, right? But obviously that's going to be outside of the jungle. So if you're going for the dragon that's going to be coming up in 3 minutes, then you can have the vision placed down, but who did they find?
All right, yep, JD has found Chovy, and now he's dead. That's what happens if everyone presses all their buttons.
Being able to be picked up, fight preceding that, like JDG are in a good spot to still play around in later objectives. They just can't get picked off.
There's the Tempered Fate on top of the gentleman who uses the Tempered Fate. True Shot Barrage follows him through the magical journey. What the hell? He just went to the moon and back on Tarzan's side, gets himself the shield. He's going to be all right as Chovy jumps over the wall a little bit early, jumps back again. It's absolutely fine. Final chapter now coming in is Griffin.
And still force these fights in their favor, so I'm looking for more out of it, at least before we get to that Baron mark.
Well, 2 minutes until that one is there. Griffin still with a monopoly.
Mid lane has been pretty well secured by Griffin.
Well, Griffin now is looking to secure themselves their 3rd Drake as Tarzan. Gonna be able to throw out that ultimate. Goes golden, does Lumao, and does buy some time here. Viper is eventually able to grab that kill as now Chovy. He has himself Lehens in his back pocket.
No response from JD. If they hadn't sent more people to get the dragon, JD would have looked for the outer mid lane turret, but not going to be
that one.
Very realistically, this game can just stay at 2 and 4 because all Griffin is trying to do is get necessary pokes so they can get another dragon under their belt.
It's another Mountain Drake as well. The perfect dragon for this composition, you have to feel, is Sword going to dive into the backline. The exhaust is going to be their final chapter. He's going to soften up the members of JDG so much. No one has fallen just yet. Chovy launches into the backline and it just gets evaporated. Takes the easy way out there as well as now Zoom trying to get work done. Lumao dies as an afterthought. The GA is there, but I'm sorry, mate. That is a see your death moment, and now Griffin should be able to run to the ninja assassination from all the movies, man.
This is exactly what Hollywood was made of.
Oh, God. Well, Griffin are going to be able to turn that.
Yeah, now we're back to the action. I honestly, that's what the entire idea was. Even if
the zoomies and the Mercurial Scimitar movement speed, that's nutty. Okay, Griffin are going to go for it. That one's going to land the final chapter. Misses the last few bolts. Lumao trying to get out of there. Sword says absolutely not. Chovy gets a solo ultimate for his trouble on the backside as Tarzan eventually takes down Imp, and Griffin, by hook or by crook, are going to win this fight. The first 2 going over to Tarzan. Sword looking for the backline is now Flawless, running away with a sliver of health. Chovy dives in with the Q. The Sun Turret is there, trying to get work down. It does, as the Yumi is going to fall, but eventually so does that Sun. Yeah, this is actually pretty late into the game. 40 minutes have gone by, Raz, somehow.
Oh, no.
And only now is it a 10,000 gold lead, and only now does Flawless have to desperately hold on to his Nexus turrets. The Talon will complete the ace, and look at the damage to these structures. Viper, with the Trinity Force he just built, is going to take down Imp, and then will destroy the Nexus. Griffin will reign supreme here in their first international game on the Rift Rivals stage.
Beautiful debut. I mean, honestly, they strangled them to death. Griffin
but in a weird way, right?
Yes.
Like this, Like a talent composition isn't the one that you expect is going to play that sort of controlled mid-game and then win team fights at 40 minutes as 5v5.
They played that composition as if they had mastered it. And that's what is very scary to really...